Hello, this is LV from Comic Book Bin, filling you in since 2002. So, I got another set of figure today, the Todd McFarlane Spawn and Todd McFarlane action figure set. I'm gonna have to use scissors with this. Every time I use package like that, I try to open it, I always cut myself. I'm not a kid, but even just there, it's already dangerous. You can see it's sharp, and yeah, you can hurt yourself. Even if you're not a kid. That's my criticism of the package. I dislike package like that. It's gonna go to the garbage right away. Okay, piece of danger removed. And obviously that's not good enough. So let's cut another side. Always get cut with those. I prefer cardboard packaging. Sharp edges already cutting my fingers and palm. So Todd McFarlane decided he was going to create his own action figure of himself. And the original design of Spawn, that's a great idea. Some people might think that he's a bit full of himself, but that's a character. So he's always been this way. He's always thought very highly of himself. So that's not a problem for me. And I guess I'm indulging the guy by buying an action figure of himself. That's the most silliest action figure I've seen. Nah, not the silliest, but I think it's fun. And life is meant to be fun. Even when you collect action figures. So this Spawn design is the original Spawn design that he did as a kid. It's not the regular Spawn we see in the comics today. This guy is all about nostalgia. I hate when capes are packaged this way. I always feel like they're gonna get cut or something. Usually they are. Yes, I'm not a fan of this kind of packaging. I don't think it's the best packaging. It's not good for the environment. It means that the packaging has not evolved in 20 years. And that's a bummer. Hasbro, no matter what you say, think about them. They've tried to improve on their packaging, reduce their footprint, signature. Todd doesn't give a damn about that. He just wants you to buy his action figures. He doesn't care about the environment, things like that. That's for other people to decide. He's a privately held company, so he doesn't have to listen to some of the standard of traded companies like Hasbro. Doesn't care about that. So as a traded company has to, quote unquote, play the game, reduce their footprints. Todd is a privately held company, so he doesn't care. You can already see that there are paint problem here. The gray white paint doesn't cover the logo completely. I don't know if it was meant to be this way, but it is, and it's not very beautiful. The infamous stupid ball joint that McFarlane uses on his figure gives him extended arms, and that's ugly. Like, the arms are way too long. But that's good articulation nevertheless. And obviously Todd has a ring because he cares a lot about his wife. Everything's about his wife. It does look like him, a younger version of him at least. Now, I've heard that the lower parts were reused from a Constantine action figure. I can believe that. I don't know who was reused for this part here. The top, the torso. It doesn't move too much. It's very stiff. Wow. McFarlane doing Spider-Man. Should probably pause him with a couple of Spider-Man action figure and see. He's a 7-inch action figure, of course. Very skinny guy to this day. He even try to give himself some muscles. He comes with a badge, convention badge, and those ugly hand articulation of his. Oh my god, those I hate so much. Gives him scrawny legs. That's Todd. This feels like an old DC Direct figure. And I scratched the cape trying to remove it from the packaging. I hate that kind of package. So the Spawn is supposed to be a reuse, complete reuse of the Martian Manhunter action figure. I can see this. He's probably shorter than Todd himself, since the Martian Manhunter action figure was so short. The head stiff. Wow. Can you even turn this? Barely. So if you've got the Martian Manhunter figure and others that reuse the same build, this will not be anything special for you. It's just an old figure with a different paint job. I was not expecting that from that figure. So in a sense, it's a little bit of a bummer. It's a repaint, a complete repaint. Extra hands. Same effects that you've seen on the Green Lantern action figure in the past, I think. In any case, if you have an extra Green Lantern, could reuse this. Now there's something I wanted to do with this guy, the Spawn. It's a McFarlane Aquaman head, and this is a McFarlane figure. So let's see if it works. No, I can't remove it yet. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Is the ball joint okay? It's the same size. So technically this guy could become some kind of rocker. I think I would have to put this head in hot water first. Yes! I've done it! What an improvement. McFarlane's spec holes are very tiny. They're not compatible with other figures. See, this is a Hasbro, it's a bit larger. And Marvel Legends are way larger than that, as you can see. So I had this Aquaman head lying around for a while. After I switched my Aquaman head with a Flash Gordon head. And now we've got a new character. I don't know who that is. Some dude. Let's call him Jesus. And maybe Todd's head could go here. I don't know. It might be an improvement. Okay, so this figure is a bit lame. If you've had the Martian Manhunter, like I said, there's nothing special to it. It's a good build. The cape is very heavy. Really reminds me of old DC Direct action figures from the early 2000s, the 2010s. That's what they used to look like. No one makes capes like that anymore. I think they're much lighter. It feels like a throwback, although the articulation is definitely the 2020s, but the cape itself and even the packaging of this toy is from a different era. As for the McFarlane head, well, it's Todd McFarlane. It looks like him. And this is his new identity. The skin tone doesn't match, but it doesn't matter. That means he doesn't go out enough. He needs to go out more often. I don't know who this dude could be. But isn't that the most meta and cool thing to do? To kit bash a McFarlane action figure, a Todd McFarlane action figure, into something else, using some of the old parts and the crazy, wicked looking toys he keeps producing. I mean, that stare that Aquaman has, it's silly. It's completely silly. But who cares? Now, I'm not going to remove this head for obvious reason. It's going to take me too much energy and effort to do so. But I'm glad that the feet here can be removed easily. I don't know who this guy is. Let's call him Skinny Aquaman. Or Jesus. Or Teen Prez. If you guys know who Teen Prez is, he's this old DC character of some kind of hippie guy who claims he's the president of the United States, but he's got some powers and he's a teen. This is the Aquaman, Todd McFarlane and Spawn set. It's not meant for everybody, it's meant for collectors. You have to really like this. You have to find the joke funny with Todd McFarlane in order to get this toy. Many people might find that this toy is self-indulging, makes no sense. Yeah, it's silly, which is why I made it even sillier with this. So I'm gonna retire this head, or I'm gonna use it elsewhere. This could be a good kit bash for something else, as I had no opportunity to use this head elsewhere. So this should be fine. This is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, filling you in since 2002. Like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of this, and I'm hoping hoping that you're having as much fun as I am right now, playing with toys and stuff. The whole point of action figure collecting is about having fun. This is what I'm doing. I'm having fun here. This is not serious. Well, the set is actually dead serious. It's very expensive. But I mean, yeah, it comes with silly things like action figure, trading cards and crap. Who cares about that, right? Nobody cares about this stuff. What about the other stuff I didn't remove from the package because it's useless? This some kind of booklet that he draws with, extra hands. Right? And this, I don't know what that is. A mic, maybe? Yeah, a mic when he gets interviewed. Oh well. You could also make this guy a Big Lebowski figure, even though he's not fat enough for that. And he's not wearing a robe. But hey, you do you. It's your toys. Again, this is Elvi from Comic Book Bin. Like and subscribe. Enjoy.